Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds a man in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Grimes. Gonna take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch on the left. There he goes. Touchdown, Gamecock. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
And man, they sneaked the option in there on 3rd and long. And I don't know.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
Well, this guy has been a weapon all game long. They've lined him up all over the field. He's run all different types of routes. The defense has not been able to cover him, and he's got now over 150 receiving yards.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Inside the 40. Turning on the Jets. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
3rd down and 2. You know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
The Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Well, jet sweep pass. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Right on the money. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone, they're probably going to run the football. Instead, they throw it, catch him off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Going for the goal line. Touchdown Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Making side adjustments here. Now on 1st down from the 40. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Give to the back. Jukes his way for more. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from a defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting 1st downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Gamecocks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Right. Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is...
Max going for the goal line. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. And this wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
If you're going to try a push pass here on 1st down by the goal line, you've really got to get great blocking. You can't allow penetration, and the offense wasn't able to do that. Look at the defense on that last play. They were able to get in the backfield and make a tackle on a speedy wide receiver to get the TFL.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, South Carolina. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Back to pass, it's Grimes. Can't quite make the connection there, might have led him a little too much. Quarterback may change this route. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
And when these plays work, everybody goes nuts.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Oh, he's got a chance. Quick spin on the run. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. On 1st down from their own 22. Use the play fake, now to throw. Brings it in down the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Fires complete on the crosser. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Banner! Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. And they keep him out of the end zone. He's run out of bounds at the 5. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off play action on first down. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, that's why that one fell incomplete.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Oh, he's got some space. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it. Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in...
Touchdown Gamecocks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they put... South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Here's the handoff. He has the first and still on his feet. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback running on the draw. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's loose. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Grimes. A strike downfield. There he goes. The 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Now they've got a little breathing. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Unloads to the wideout. It's in! Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Going up top again. Gets it to him on the screen. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. The Gamecocks are facing 3rd and inches. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Running into the open space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Gamecocks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that's a good stop. Defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect them.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
Looking to get it in. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. To the air. It's Grimes. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. At the 35, he's got room. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. To the air, it's Grimes. Fires to the middle. It's caught. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, South Carolina. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Off the play fake on first down. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Final play of the quarter coming. Now the play fake. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Quick pass on the fly motion. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No mid-season. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Nice move to keep running. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with the fit.
Trying to get it in. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run.
Touchdown, South Carolina! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receivers.
That 50-yard field goal attempt was no good, and now they'll have to play defense. 1st and 10 from the 33. Right down the middle. He's got it. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Line gets set. 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Gamecocks aren't threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here we go, set. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Off play action. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Gamecocks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. A strike downfield. It's a running touchdown, South Carolina. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He rifles one deep to the left. Makes the grab on the big throw. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Takes the easy one to the back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Back to throw, it's Grimes. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And we're not used to seeing this from this offense. This offense...
All wideouts, no backs. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. So jet sweep pass. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
What a great job defending the comeback there by the defender, right? He was able to squat, transition, break on the ball, and knock it down. Could not have played that better.
It's complete to the left. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down coming up. Unloads quickly. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Grimes. Finds his tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Here we go. From the gun, wants to pass. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. It's a seam wide open. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special.
And he's still running after the move. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks! With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for the... They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Leaves it with the running back. Makes a man miss. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Fires left. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today, and we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Fires to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed...
The offense changing the play. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. Running to Green. Turning it on. Major major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Gamecocks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking...
After this, it'll be a wrap. Back to throw, it's Grimes. Working the middle, it's complete. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the locker.